Dani and Laurie are used to coping with the heightened feeling, the uncertainty that comes with the diagnosis of cancer. It still did not prepare them when it hit closer to home.
He's always too shy.
The day began like any other normal workday for Dani and Laurie.
Oh, don't shake yet. We don't even have a shampoo.
When I was giving her a bath one week, getting her ready for work, I felt a lump in her leg, and it had never been there before, and so we went straight to the doctor to check it out.
Dr. Scott Weldy confirmed what Laurie suspected. Dani had cancer.
When Laurie first found out that we had a cancer in there, she's a very objective person. I mean, she deals with cancer all the time, and so she really didn't show me much emotion. Her main response was, okay, what do we have to do now, and what can we do?
I was a very scared mom, and I think the hardest part was waiting the first week for the results of the pathology, because that would tell us if it was a favorable kind of cancer or not.
I was very upset. I thought, do dogs get cancer? I'm an oncology nurse, and I forget also that that can happen. And I think a lot of the staff was really saddened and was scared and worried, just as if it was another staff member getting a new diagnosis of cancer.
I think at first I was really afraid, and it wasn't until we had an actual confirmation that it was cancer that I think I became angry and did all the whys. Why my dog? And she doesn't deserve this, and she, this isn't fair. She helped so many kids, and now this has happened to her too.
Dani underwent surgery to remove a cancerous tumor on her leg. Later, she underwent chemotherapy for a year, taking the same medication as some of her patients.
Never really had a strong relationship with the parents before, and this kind of put me on the other side where I was the one anxiously awaiting lab results each week and to see how how she was doing and how all her tests would come out and things. So I could really relate to the parents this time.
The children of the Cancer Center, who were comforted so many times by their devoted pal, now offered words of comfort to her. They sent Dani get-well wishes filled with love and cherished by Laurie.
All her get-well things. And they're precious because they have all the little, I know how you feel, but it's not spelled correctly, and I love you and stuff. Those are from the kids. When I brought them home, I knew that they were something that I would save forever.
Their relationship is just like any parent with their own child going through this disease. Sometimes I wonder, Dani doesn't think she's actually a dog. She actually thinks she's human.
There's definitely a strong bond there. I mean, I don't think either one of them realize that the two of them communicate without talking. It's more than being married. I don't think there's any argument between the two of them either. I mean, Dani pretty much listens to Laurie most of the time. She's like,
her tail's down.
I know.
I would never in my wildest dreams have thought that something like this would have come for it. The biggest thing for me was when I first started with all those why questions. Why did this happen to Dani? And I was angry in those first weeks. As soon as Dani came back to work and I saw the impact she had on the kids, I had my answer to my why questions. This happened for a reason, and it was so that Dani could teach the kids and touch their lives in a really unique way.
Parents worried about how children would react to Dani's illness. It turned out to be her greatest teaching tool yet.
As soon as they saw their children start to ask questions of me about Dani, they could really see, wow, this is making my child think, and maybe express some feelings that they hadn't expressed before. Like asking if Dani was scared when she had her surgery. Perhaps they're looking for permission for their own feelings of fear because they were scared when they had theirs.
Knock, Chris. Hi.
Today is not an easy day for Christopher.
Okay.
He has come down with an infection and had to be admitted to the hospital. He relies heavily on Dani and Laurie.
And this is when we were just coming to the doctors. But what does it look like Dani's trying really hard to do?
Running away.
Running away. She was leaving. Why do you think she was trying so hard to leave the doctor?
Because she didn't want the doctor?
Yeah, she didn't want to see the doctor. Maybe she was scared, huh? You think she was maybe scared? Mm-hmm. She didn't know what he was going to do to her? The type of cancer that he has is a solid tumor. His experience has been so identical to Dani's. She had a solid tumor as well, and the first thing that you have is surgery to remove the tumor. I think that by mastering Dani's story, he's really mastering his own because they're so parallel.
And when a child takes a turn for the worse, It is Dani that comforts Laurie.
Are you feeling well enough to walk her for a little while? Yeah? You're feeling that good today? Very good. If I come home and I've had a really, really bad day, Dani's always willing to snuggle and lend an ear and, listen to what I have to say. And I talk to her about what's going on, so-and-so had a bad scan today, or, this child finished and this is great and I'm so excited. So I kind of keep her updated, like she completely understands everything I'm telling her and everything that's going on with the kids.
But Laurie knows in her heart Dani can't continue forever, especially after being so sick.